Come on, Mike. This hangover cannot last 2 weeks. You've got to get up.
No.
You've got a cup final to play today.
Can't you manage it?
No, because then there'd actually be a chance of you winning it.
Laughing hurts too much. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Season 3 finale of FM22, not only to Champions League with Billericay bloody Town. Champions of the Vanarama National South, promoted to the Vanarama National League, but before that we have one big game in an FA Trophy final against Ebbsfleet. This will be fun. I'm looking forward to this because Ebbsfleet are doing very well. I was going to say they're doing very well. They're doing okay in the Vanarama National League. They've stayed in. And this will be the kind of team that we're playing against next year. So this is going to be a good sample rate of what to expect over the coming seasons. To fill you in on how we finished the season, we actually did alright to be fair. We beat Truro 2-1, beat Eastbourne 4-1, and then somehow conspired to lose to Wealdstone 1-0 on the final day. But actually, to be fair, it kept them up, so I'm getting the feeling it's one of those where they just probably wanted it a bit more than we did, which is fair enough. Harvey Sayre has not won Player of the Year. Don't even talk to me about it. Honestly, I'm fuming. But I do have some good news. He is back for another year. Thank Christ. I have made a couple of signs. We're going to try and keep them off of camera because the transfer window for the Vanarama National South opens a bit earlier than I expected. So there are some names. Try to avoid seeing them if you can. I will not be playing any of them today. But what I will be playing is the normal team that has got us to this point. So, Katpa is in goal. Ojo, Folks, Ekpateta and Kaiga make up the back four as always. Phillips, Turner, Taylor in the midfield, naturally. Sayers on the left, Yamfi's on the right. Jay Bird is up front. After scoring 29 goals this season, he's been on absolute fire in the last few months. Hopefully, he can get us some big goals today because it'd be nice to get our first bit of genuine silverwares in a cup competition. I think we need to show everyone that this recent praise is justified. Go out there and make sure that it happens. It's a free swing for us. No one expects us to win. I don't particularly expect us to win, but we have beaten a number of VNL teams to get here, so it's not out the realms of possibility. And this might be a good thing for our team to have a little look at next year, because if we've beaten a number of these VNL teams to get here, then maybe we're a little bit better than I think we are going into next season. I'm not 100% sure. The only way to find out is when we get there. I kind of want to use this opportunity to not just talk about the cup final, which is very boring, which is why I've got time to do this, but I also want to focus a lot on the fact that it's been a brilliant year, but how good are we actually? Because we've smashed a lot of records in the VNS, and I'm wondering how much work I really need to do with this team for us to compete in the VNL. I really don't know. It feels at that stage where the team's probably way too good for the Vanarama National South, but I'm not sure where that puts us in relation to the division that we're going into. I'm really not sure. What I am sure of is that this has been a dull as dishwater game. Not one highlight, nothing. It's not exactly the cup final for the ages, is it? So keep working hard and you'll have won by full time. I don't even know if that's actually true. It's literally even Stevens. In terms of XG, it looks like we've had the better chances, but we've not really seen anything. We've obviously not created anything, and I haven't seen anything to suggest that literally there's not been one chance for the second half. Oh my god, there's a highlight. This has not lived up to the hype at all. Ebbsfleet have done really well to kind of contain us. I say that as Gyamfi does what he usually does so well, which is just win the ball back in a dangerous area, and Montgomery makes a decent save from Bird. First time we've finally been able to kind of win the ball a little bit higher up in the up the pitch, and it's usually Gyamfi that does that. As Phillips makes a good header, Montgomery, we're beginning to turn the screw slightly. A couple of really good opportunities in quick succession. Another highlight with only 12 minutes to go. I mean, I'm so sorry, viewers. I thought I was going to be bringing you a really good game of football. It's been anything but. It's genuinely been one of the worst ones of the entire season. Bingham. I remember it, Bingham. I mean, that would have been the most remarkable header I've ever seen. If that's the standard of highlights, I'll just wait for the penalty shootout. Thanks. Bailey's going to come on for Turner because Turner's been dire. Like, really, really bad. Sayer's not playing well. He's coming off. Lewis Johnson is going to come on. I mean, this is rare in itself. And he's going to come on as the inside forward. Maybe a little bit more pace down that side will be enough to give us a chance. I don't know. It's just not been very good. Just really not been very good. I expected a lot more from my team, actually. We've really done well to rise to the occasion and put in good performances in big games this season. This has not been one of them. But this highlight's continued after I've made the sub. I don't know if this is a sub highlight or a genuine highlight. It's a sub highlight. So on come the changes. Are they actually going to make a difference to the balance of this game? We'll find out now. Zepateza heads it down to Bailey. First thing he does is play a good ball to Johnson. First thing he does is play a nice ball into Taylor. This is good. Taylor, great ball for Ojo on that left-hand side. He's been brilliant in recent weeks. Ojo, tee it back. Bailey squares it. Josh Taylor scored so many goals. Oh my God, he's done it! Giampi scored his first goal of the season, and it's maybe to win a cup. You could not write it. You could not write it, viewers. Brilliant here from Ojo. We work it so well. Bailey plays a great ball here into Taylor. Look at this for composure. First time. Lovely, lovely touch on his wrong foot. Bends it into that far corner. Giampi, first goal of the season. I do... Honestly, you couldn't write it. It's just a year where everything that could have gone right has gone right. Billericay, after one of the worst games potentially in the history of football, have won the FA Trophy. I'm stuck. We've already... I mean, yeah. You deserve to celebrate, lads. We do the double. 60k for winning that as well. Nice. That's going to help with the board. By the way, actually, there might be some board movement over the summer because I've been reliably informed that the chairperson is looking to maybe step down. So we'll find out as we go along. But yeah, board are delighted. I'm being praised again by the Billericay fans, becoming a legend of the club, I'd like to think. I wonder if I'm the favoured personnel yet. Come on, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I am, so is Harvey Sayer. We're both into the favoured personnel. Yes. Here we go. One of the more enjoyable season reviews I've had to have. A C minus for Jay Bird. You don't know anything, viewer. Well, you guys do, obviously, but they don't. Folks, A+, Michael Phillips, C-. I mean, what is wrong with them? We finished the season with 109 points, 8 points clear of Slough, which is pretty impressive. You have to give credit to Slough, by the way. They made over 100 points, and to finish the season with over 100 points and still not get promoted or win the league, that's got to be tough to swallow. Yeah, get in, hate Slough. I don't hate Slough, just the team. But I got an A- for that, which is excellent. Moments to remember, beating Torquay in the English FA Trophy. Probably around about right. We beat Basingstoke 5-0 for the biggest win of the season. Goal of the season came from Johnson, which was good. Sponsorship, we went down from last season, so that'll hopefully improve, I'm sure. Got lots in terms of broadcast revenue, all that sort of stuff. Total merchandise, 282 shirts sold. I've bought one. There's a lot of good signs here. I mean, Harvey says got to get player of the season, I'm sure. Kakpa, I'm still working on trying to get him back in for next season, but we'll see. And here we go then, the accolades. I won Manager of the Month 4 times. I'm hoping I get Manager of the Year. If I don't, I'll be fuming. Most goals by player. The only player to get a hat-trick, Ronaldo Torraj. Remember him? No, me neither. He got 3. But the fans player of the season is Harvey Sayer. Young player of the season, Harvey Sayer. Signing of the season, Jay Bird. Interesting. 29 goals for Jay Bird. 29 assists for Sayer. 15 man of the matches. Played an average of 7.6. Most passes completed per 90 minutes was Joseph Folks, which is interesting. Obviously, it shows that we kind of make a little bit more of a change and we play a little bit more in the way of maybe football down our end. But there you go. For the centre-backs are getting the most passes, it's usually a good sign. Just, yeah, a remarkable season for Billericay. Started superbly and never let it up. They are deservedly going up. Eurosport. I mean, what in the world are Eurosport doing looking at the Vanarama National South? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. In the Vanarama National, we're expected to fight bravely against relegation and then remain in the Vanarama National. So this is good. So, play defensively solid football is the club culture and play counter-attacking football. We're not doing that, but we'll go with it. End of season team meeting. I'm going to say to the boys... I'm going to say you've all done brilliantly to get promoted, and even though we'll probably come back down, I'm willing to give you all a chance to fight as hard as possible against relegation. Yeah, that's gone down well. Okay, so that's gone down as pretty much as well as it can be expected. So they expect us to go back down, which is interesting. So there's no real pressure on me to stay up, which is exciting. So if we can, that's going to be a minor miracle. There's a lot to look forward to. I cannot wait for next season. I hope that all you guys are really, really excited about it all. I certainly am. The slow climb begins now. Vanarama National League comes in Season 4. Thank you so much for watching this season. I hope that you have enjoyed it and you enjoyed our FA Trophy win. Sorry the game was a bit boring, but, you know, not much I can do about it. We won. That's all that matters. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then please, of course, make sure that you drop a like on it, share, subscribe, come back for the next one at the start of Season 4, where we'll obviously be running through who I've signed in and what the team is looking like and my expectations for the next year. Bring on the Vanarama National League. Until then, take care, everyone, and stay